I think that it's really special to have the support of the Hellenic community behind me as I enter my graduating year at law school. And just to know that there's a group of people that I can turn to that have recognized my achievements in law school and will be able to support me beyond law school and as I enter my career. My Greek heritage influences every aspect of my life, I think. It influences my choice in food, my choice in music, my work ethic. I really believe that Greeks are just a different breed. They are so determined and passionate. And I think that that has really been something that I've carried along with me throughout my life. As a licensed attorney, I hope to be really involved in the Greek community. I hope to work on taking pro bono cases with Hellas. I hope to participate in mentorship programs with the Hellenic Bar Association and be somebody that younger law students can turn to as they try to navigate the legal field. And I think that it's really important that Greeks in the Chicagoland area and across America know that there are other Greeks there to support them in any of the more difficult professional development fields that may exist.
This scholarship will definitely benefit me in three ways. The obvious one is the financial assistance, which is much needed in such a costly Master of Laws that I'm pursuing. The second one is that it works as a recognition of all the effort and hard work that I have been through all these years that resulted for me to be here in the University of Chicago. But there is also, I really believe in the purpose of the Hellenic Bar Association because I really love the fact that they are trying to keep alive the Greek spirit in the US and especially in Chicago, which I would probably consider as my city long term.
The scholarship award has already impacted me and it's just beginning, I know. I think it's just really reassuring. In law school, you don't always see the instant gratification of your hard work paying off, and to be able to have the honor of receiving a scholarship like this and knowing that there's people within your community that support you and believe in you enough to want to invest in your legal education. I think that is just such a beacon of hope and really just wants to drive you forward into doing what you really want to do. And it's also just a massive financial reliever. I think everyone knows that law school is not cheap, and especially at a young age, it makes me very, very thankful and really just is a massive impact. I wanted to become an attorney because I had a GAL when I was younger, a guardian ad litem who represented me as a child, and that made a massive impact in my life. And we still stay in contact to this day. And to know that there are positions out there in the world that are designed just to protect kids, for me, is always been the goal since I've had one. And to just be able to know that I'm working for the betterment of families and children and those who don't necessarily always have a voice to speak up for themselves, that is the goal in all of this. And that is why I went to law school.
This scholarship award really impacts me in a big way. Being able to help represent that next generation of Greek attorneys, and specifically women attorneys, is something I'm really proud of and happy to do. So when I become a licensed attorney, I would love to give back to the community really in any way I can. My parents did a wonderful job for me setting the standard of what it means to give back to the community. When I was younger, my dad, he's an ophthalmologist. He would go to nursing homes with those that only spoke Greek, and we would help give them services and provide sort of community aid that way. And as a licensed attorney, I want to give back anyway, doing pro bono work, giving my time, my effort, really any way I can give back to the Greek community that's given so much to me. My Greek heritage has influenced me on so many different levels. Having that resilience, that work ethic of being very hardworking, not letting any challenges get in our way, and having that determination made me very hardworking. I think from another side, just the values and traditions that being Greek has meant to me, of the importance of family, the importance of community, are the Greek traditions that I carry with me, and how my Greek heritage continues to impact me.
I would like to use my talents to help the Greek community by working
for the Hellenic Legal Assistance Services pro bono clinic. I worked for the clinic before I went to law school, and it really impacted me. I got to do a client intake and hear the stories of a lot of different clients, and that really mattered to me. So I would like to give back by working with issues like immigration and elder care. One of the memories that stood out to me most was this one woman who called us, and it was really important to her that we had so many lawyers that spoke Greek, and she was very comforted by that. And I think that despite all the hardships that she had been through, and she was an older woman, was really something that was inspiring to me. Of course, my grandmother and my grandpa's parents came from Greece, and it was very difficult for them to learn the language and to adapt to a whole different culture. And those are not struggles that ended there. And there's still so many immigrants that are coming from Greece. So to be able to continue to help them is something that's really important to me.
This scholarship award is going to help me immensely. It will help fund my education, help me pursue my goals and aspirations, both in the law field and beyond. And specifically, just also gaining that recognition from the Greek community. The Greek community is something that I've always really cared and involved myself with. And so just to have those connections, have that name recognition is huge for me. I plan to use my expertise and my skills and my talents to assist those around me. And so for me, it's sort of been a process throughout my life. It started back when I was at the age of 6, and I first started altar serving at the Annunciation Cathedral. I did that for the next 15 years of my life until I turned 21. And that's a process that I'm both honored to have served in and has only helped me to want to serve the church and the Greek community even more in the future. And that continues through today.
At first, I wanted to study law because I was really into human rights, whether this might be helping refugees or victims of violence, and engaging in organizations and volunteering events that they help the Greek community here in Chicago. And as a lawyer, I will have a corporate transactional profile, so maybe I would be able to be engaged in transactions that would boost the Greek economy, and that would be a great honor for me. I am really honored to be part of the Hellenic Bar Association, and I think the most important factor is the financial relief that this award provides me to be able to cover my tuition fees. I can continue my studies without worrying, and it completely changed my financial plans for the better.